check your bank account, not because you're spending wildly, but because you're hoping something changed. Same paycheck, same bills, same feeling that you're doing everything right and somehow still falling behind. And the scary part? You don't feel reckless, you feel responsible, which makes it even more confusing. You budget, you skip the fancy stuff, you wait for discounts. You tell yourself, once I make a little more, things will finally click. But months pass, then years. And quietly, without a dramatic mistake, your financial life just stays stuck. Not because you're lazy, not because you're bad with money, but because you've been taught to chase the wrong behaviors. Here's the thing. My name is Leo, and I spend way too much time thinking about how everyday financial decisions compound into wildly different futures. If you're someone who works hard, earns decent money, but still feels like you're not getting ahead, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Now look, this video is not about hustle. It's not about side hustles. It's not about waking up at 4 a.m. It's about boring habits, the kind that don't look impressive, don't get posted on Instagram, but quietly separate people who struggle forever from people who build real wealth. Most people think rich people live exciting financial lives. Big wins, risky bets, brilliant timing. Here's what most people don't realize. Wealth is built through aggressively boring behavior repeated daily. According to data from the Federal Reserve, over 80% of millionaires did not inherit their wealth, and the majority of them didn't start businesses that went viral either. They did this. Let's break it down. Habit hash 1. They track their money, even when it's uncomfortable. This one sounds obvious, and that's why people ignore it. Rich people know exactly where their money goes. Not roughly, not kind of exactly. Here's a stat that blew my mind. A study published in the Journal of Consumer Research found that people who actively track spending save up to 20% more without earning more money. Why? Because awareness changes behavior without willpower. Look, budgeting isn't about restriction. It's about feedback. It's like stepping on a scale. You don't lose weight by owning the scale. You lose weight because it tells the truth. Action step. For the next 30 days, track every dollar. No judgment, just data. Habit hash 2. They automate good decisions. Now you might be thinking, yeah, but I'm disciplined. I don't need automation. This is where psychology kicks in. Your brain hates repeated decisions. Behavioral scientists call this decision fatigue. The more choices you make, the worse your choices become. Rich people don't rely on discipline. They remove choice. Savings pulled automatically. Investments scheduled automatically. Bills paid automatically. According to Vanguard, automatic investors outperform manual investors by roughly 1.5% per year, simply because they don't panic or procrastinate. Here's the math. $500/month invested at 7% over 30 years equals $566,000. Delay automation by 10 years, you lose over $250,000. Boring, devastatingly powerful. Habit hash 3. They live below their means, even when they don't have to. This is the habit everyone claims to follow. Very few actually do. As income rises, lifestyle inflation kicks in. Bigger apartment, nicer car, justified upgrades. Here's what most people don't realize. Your savings rate matters more than your income. Someone earning $60,000 saving 20% builds wealth faster than someone earning $120,000 saving 5%. Rich people delay gratification long after they can afford not to. Why? Because freedom feels better than stuff. Habit hash 4. They treat savings like a bill. Savings isn't whatever's left. It's non-negotiable. They pay themselves first. Psychologically, this works because your brain adapts to what's left, not what you wish you had. If you never see the money, you don't miss it. Action step. Set savings to hit your account the same day your paycheck arrives. Habit hash 5. They think in years, not months. Poor decisions feel good now. Good decisions feel boring now. Rich people optimize for future identity. They ask, will future me thank me for this? This long-term thinking reduces impulse spending dramatically. One study from Stanford showed that people who visualize their future selves save significantly more. You're not denying yourself. You're cooperating with your future. Habit hash 6. They keep fixed costs low. Here's where it gets really interesting. Your fixed costs determine how much freedom you can buy. Rent, car payments, subscriptions. Rich people are ruthless here. Why? Because every dollar locked into fixed costs can't compound. Cut $500/month in fixed expenses. $6,000 year. Invested at 7% for 25 years. $$380,000 from not upgrading. Habit hash 7. They invest consistently, not intelligently. This one surprises people. Most wealthy individuals are not brilliant investors. They're consistent investors. They don't time the market. They don't chase trends. According to Fidelity, the best performing accounts often belonged to people who forgot they had accounts. Consistency beats cleverness. Habit hash 8. They avoid bad debt like the plague. Not all debt is evil, but consumer debt is a wealth killer. Credit cards at 20% interest destroy compounding. Here's the analogy. Trying to build wealth with high-interest debt is like filling a bucket with a hole in it. Rich people patch the hole first. Habit hash 9. They review their finances regularly, not obsessively, but intentionally. Monthly check-ins, quarterly reviews. They adjust early instead of reacting late. This prevents small leaks from becoming disasters. Habit hash 10. They define enough. This might be the most powerful habit of all. Most people don't have a money problem. They have an expectation problem. Rich people decide what enough looks like, then build systems to protect it. Without this, no amount of money feels sufficient. Look, I know this stuff isn't sexy. No one brags about automating savings. No one flexes their low fixed costs. But 10 years from now, you won't care how exciting your financial habits looked. You'll care how they worked. Wealth isn't built by dramatic moments. It's built by boring days done correctly. And the best part? You don't need permission. You don't need more income. You don't need to be special. You just need to start repeating the right boring habits today. If this video helped to clarify something for you, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want more honest conversations about money and life. And remember, the quiet decisions you make today are building the life you'll live tomorrow.